Storm surge that can jeopardize property and life is a reality along the Gulf Coast. Coastal residents, using a combination of experience and technological advancements, have reduced risk of negative impacts and are able to bounce back faster. We have a sense of where the water will go in a storm and how deep the water is likely to be. However, as sea level rises, it has a compounding impact on surge, increasing vulnerability. To be prepared, we need to understand what sea level rise is and how it will change surge. Simply put, sea level rise is an increase in water level. It comes from two primary causes: melting land ice and seawater expanding as it warms. In the northern Gulf of Mexico, these processes will cause sea level to rise 1 to 11 feet in the lifetime of a child born in 2018. This increase in water level has direct and indirect impacts on storm surge. The low-sloping coastline of the northern Gulf of Mexico can be imagined as a ramp. Because the shoreline slopes up so gradually, even slightly higher sea levels will push water farther inland during storms. Additionally, the low slope of the northern Gulf coupled with sea level rise allows tides to come further inland, exposing infrastructure, including storm protection, to increased wear, compromising communities' defenses. Higher water levels also mean waves and tides are interacting with the shoreline in new places, changing the coasts. Because of the shoreline changes that sea level rise causes, simple addition can't determine how much greater storm surge might be. 1 foot of sea level rise does not equal an increase of 1 foot in storm surge. Shoreline changes result in changes to the depth of storm surge and expose new areas to surge risk. Changes to the coastal landscape caused by higher water levels can amplify storm surge up to 80%. With a high amount of sea level rise, future surge could cause over $25 billion worth of damage to homes across the northern Gulf. That's like putting over $250,000 on every seat of a football stadium. Luckily, there are new tools that can help users access information about the magnifying effects of sea level rise. These tools can help us understand our risks to future coastal conditions, allowing us to continue taking resilient actions to recover faster and avoid damages in the future. These interactive maps model future storm surge and how floodplains will change. These maps show the damage caused by storms like Hurricane Camille, Ivan, or Katrina will be even worse with sea level rise. Homes and structures unaffected by these and other past storms are very likely to be impacted in future storms. Here, you can see how the 100-year floodplain changes in the northern Gulf with 4 feet of sea level rise. As the swiper bar is pulled across the screen, you can see how it changes. Notice how the colors in some areas go from light and medium blues to intense purples? This indicates water as deep as 18 feet. You can also see how new areas are included in the floodplain, showing that our area is changing, and that just because you didn't flood in previous storms doesn't mean you won't flood in future ones. Using the information provided by these tools, you can make smarter choices about how and where to build or upgrade homes and businesses, provide encouragement to protect infrastructure, and increase awareness about new risks in your neighborhood. If the Southeast strategically adapts to sea level rise over the next 30 years, we can save over $300 billion in damage to coastal property. Being prepared for this new normal will reduce vulnerability and help preserve our quality of life along the coast.